We're at Belle Fourche High School with their head wrestling coach, Bill Abell. And Bill, you've already had some wrestling meets and a lot more to come.
Yeah. We started the season last week, Tuesday. We had a JV dual tournament. Then from there we went down to the infamous start of the season with the duel against Sturgis. And then Friday, Saturday went to Custer.
How'd you do?
That it was nice on Tuesday to kind of see where some guys were at. We did have actually Tuesday was a pretty rough day for us. We had one young man dislocated his shoulder, and another one snapped 2 bones in his arm at the meet. So it's kind of a rough start to this season, but we saw some stuff that we can work on, and kind of took that going into Sturgis. And Sturgis we lost 70-12, but then those 12 points, that's more than we've scored against them in quite a while. Mm-hmm. So that and the way we wrestled, I was happy with that. There's a couple matches I think we could have gone a little deeper with them, but it's it's a rough environment. You go down there to duel those guys at home or at Scoop Town, I guess, and it's hard to compete there. So
yeah, Sturgis is a great wrestling tradition.
Yeah, they are, and they opening up with those guys in a duel is really rough because they're electric. Their crowd just goes ballistic, and their good wrestlers become great that night. So it's a tough one to open with. Mm-hmm. And then going down to Custer, we kind of licking our wounds a little bit and got in there, and we had a pretty good showing. I was happy. I think we ended up 7th out of 20 schools, and
That's
we're
good.
short. Yeah, we're short quite a few kids too. So it was nice.
Yeah.
So.
Missing some seniors this year that graduated?
Yeah, we graduated 2 that I've been working with for several years, and then we had one he transferred in last year. Was a senior, but he was a battler. He's a great kid to have around, and so we graduated those 3, and then we ended up out of it. We lost 8, so a couple decided not to come back. I think there's an academic ineligibility. Had one last football game of the year, blew his knee up, so. We're down that way quite a bit, and like I said, with these injuries, and got a mono now, and just all of a sudden we're beat up, and it's kind of scratching my head. So
You have some young kids that are coming up and eager to compete with the varsity?
yeah, we got out of our 24 that were on the roster, 11 of them are freshmen. Mm-hmm. So a couple of them that have some experience and some that don't, and they work hard, and they seem like they're having fun, and it's a good group right now. We got 2 8th graders that'll probably be coming up here in a week or so, and hopefully pack it on for the season.
You're also the track and field coach here.
Correct. Yes, I am.
How long have you been here at Belle Fourche High School?
This is the start of my 7th year.
Okay.
So.
And what's your background with high school and college? And I know you wrestled in high school.
Yeah. I graduated in Sturgis.
So you know all about Sturgis wrestling.
Oh yeah. It was before the Kessler regime, I guess. So, but yeah, I just right out of high school, I actually joined the Air Force and did that thing, and then kind of bounced around a little bit. Went back to college late. Went to Black Hill State. Then picked up some coaching right when I got my first teaching assignment. I signed on and lead. Back in the day, actually, when I signed on was the year of the mine decommission. So 3 years later, the population fell pretty hard, and they had to cut some people loose. So I was down the road there, and then I worked in the mines for a little bit, and that schedule was ridiculous. And I actually ended up over in Newell. I worked in Newell for 6 years, and then, like I said, this started my 7th year here.
Good. Well, we will be rooting for the Bronx this wrestling season.
Sounds good. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Hey, thanks, Bill.
All right, you bet.